Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I am doing, well, something for St. Patrick's Day. It's not a tag or anything that I've seen, I just decided I didn't want to do a tag for St. Patty's Day and still wanted to do something related to it. So I went with green, which the only thing green I have is the vines on here, but not the point. I decided that I would go and find as many of my green books as I could or wanted to and show them to you all. So here they are. The first one, and possibly the greenest book I own, is The Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. This is the third book in the Outlander series that follows Claire and Jamie between 1947-ish and 1745-ish. I'm enjoying it. I'm still only 100 pages through this book because I've gotten sidetracked in life, but I'm hoping to finish this book this month. There's a sticker funny thing on it. Anyway, so this is one of the greenest books I own. Next is Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. I have read this book. I enjoyed the first, I think, 3, and then at some point there's a book with a lot of letters in it because she becomes a teacher. And that one I tried reading when I was maybe 14 and it was not my style at the time, so I would like to go back and reread that. But follows a young girl in Canada in the 1800s, 1900s, early 19, and it's green. Next we have a nonfiction, which is literally the greenest book I own, Ecological Imperialism, The Biological Expansion of Europe by Crosby. Nonfiction, I got it because it sounded interesting and it's an entirely green cover. Then I have The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi, which I have not read, but plan on reading in the next 2 months. Very green, as you can tell, a lot of greenery, which is completely opposite to how it looks outside my window. Let me tell you, we just got another 3 inches of snow. Anyway, this one is apparently an 1889 Paris sort of retelling of Six of Crows. At least that's what I keep hearing. But I'll let you know when I get there. And then we go back to some non-fiction with The Radium Girls by Kate Moore. This follows several women and young teenage girls who paint watches in factories, and it turns out that what they're painting the watches with is actually lethal. And it follows their story through finding out what's happening to them because their jaws fall off, their joints lock up, and the legal battle to getting some sort of reparation. Then we have Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th, 1, 2, nope. None of the above. This is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series. Wow, I'm good. 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series in which we follow Selena Sardothian, who is an assassin, and love this series, highly enjoyable, even if there are problematic elements, but we're just gonna ignore that for the time being because it's green. Then I have A Cast of Stones by Patrick W. Carr. This is, I don't know what it is. It's fantasy. I got it when I was working at Mardell. It's set in Califord, whatever that is, and there's something about assassins and there's a castle on the front and it's green. Then we have book number 4 in the Falling Kingdoms series, which is Frozen Tides by Morgan Rose. This one is less green, but to be fair, the spine is very green, so I went with it. This is a YA retelling of Game of Thrones, apparently. Another Sarah J. Maas book, Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 3rd, apparently not final book in the ACOTAR trilogy. This is the 2nd best book, as is widely acknowledged. I enjoyed this book. I don't know which I enjoyed more because I'd have to reread the series back to back as opposed to waiting a year for them. But fun series, set in Fae, and there's a lot of killing and definitely more sex than I would have thought. The last book I have is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. This is the 3rd book in the Grishaverse trilogy that follows Alina and Mal as they try to, you know, not let evil take over the world. I really love this cover, first of all. I think it's beautiful. Second of all, it's green, and third of all, I read this and enjoyed it. So there's that. Those are several of my green books. They're not all of them because as I look around I see more than I missed. But those are several of my green books for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.